What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another umamusume video. Today's video, we are just in day 2 of round 1. So, fairly simple video. I mean, pretty much the same as the first day. I'm just gonna go over the races as I go over the comments. Nice and simple. So, with that just being the plan of the video, before we do jump into the races and the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. But after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let's just swap this to Kita. I'm just gonna keep it as these three. Have the races go as I go over the comments. Don't even need to see the first race for this because, well, already know that made it to Group A, so don't have to really see how we do in these races. To be quite honest. So, just give me a quick sec to let me look at the comments, make sure that all the comments are here, then we can start going over it. Alright, so it looks like all the comments are here, but you know what? Let's just see how we do in the first race. I was gonna say, Kita so far looks like she's holding on to first place. There's my Orferv. And Jungle Pocket beats out everyone. And Jungle Pocket beats out everyone. Second, fourth, and fifth. That is what it is. But anyways, now that we saw the first race, the first comment we'll be going over is going to be from Tanoki, and it says, actually had good luck with the race runs. 4 different sharp runs within 10 races. Time to cut things short and go focus on the next short CM parent. My CM parents for short distance is kind of just whatever, to be honest. To be quite honest. Nova responded to the comments saying short CM Pro. Maybe. Don't know. But thank you Tanogi for the comment and Nova for replying. Next comment is gonna be from Eugen. And it says, me no work, me look video, me see Noki's comment, me watch later, me hungry, me troll Nova VC. Alright, well, thank you for the comment, Eugen. Appreciate it as always. Don't really know how to respond to that. But alright, thank you for the comment. Next comment is going to be from Rick. And it says, I managed to win 3 races, so I will go to Group A round 2. I'm using Chocobon, Bubblegum Fellow, and Orfer. Good luck to everyone this CM. I'm pretty sure you should be able to get 3 races based off the Umazu train. At least from what I've seen. You should be able to get to Group A round 2. But yes, good luck to everyone this CM. Hopefully, y'all make it to the finals, regardless of what group it is. Thank you, Rick, for the comment. Appreciate it as always. And the last comments we'll be going over is gonna be from Nova. Actually, I should probably check. Is there any other comments that I missed? Possibly. Oh, there is a comment from the Believe banner, but I'll go over that last. So after the Nova comments, there's 3 orphers here, and it looks like my team is doing bad. Oh well. First comment from Nova says, it's funny because I lost 5 times in a row, then won 5 times in a row. I think my Still in Love just didn't have enough stamina, so I retrained her and it worked. I still want to see if I could get a summer crown in there for fun. So far, Donna has been blocking these Chronos with her booty. My summer Vivlos has been favored to win for a good bit. I figured since it did seem like this was built for summer Vivlos, at least the type of race and where. Nakayama Festa, I guess my memories of her is just an int card holder. For like the longest, you were using her as your int card. For like the longest. You were waiting to replace her. It was kind of funny, but now look where you are. I'm just holding on to Nakayama Festa as your only int card to what you have now. For the record, Eugene doesn't speak like that in the VC, but it won't be the first time he became caveman, and it won't be the last. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Substats, man, they're everywhere in the gachas. I'm just thinking gachas without substats are the ones I just don't think about. With Uma's substats, it's just you MOB, bruh. I guess. That would be the Uma way, I guess. As if you have loops in your cards, I guess. I don't know. Games without substats in their equipment, it's just another game. Whether it has it or not for me, I guess. Because, like I said, I pretty much just got used to games with substats because of the Hoyo games. I guess Ethereal Restart, but those aren't the only games that I play that have it. So, like I said, it's just something normal. So it doesn't really bother me to farm for relics, artifacts, echoes, and try to get specific substats. Pretty normal for me at this point. I think that hobo guy is paired with that fusion gun chick, but I don't know if he's like a must pull or not. I think having 2 fusion teams is kind of weird, so I'm a bit iffy about the whole thing. I'll still pull her because of hotness. I don't know, because if she's just a fusion DPS, then having Chun-Li and Lupa will still work. At least it should. At least it should. Or you'll be running one of them in Shorekeeper, because they don't want to... They don't want to have another general support healer. Can't really count because well, her best team is pretty much with Augusta. She can have her own team without Augusta and be the main DPS of her own team. Heck, even in Augusta's team, you still have Shorekeeper with them. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But as for the hobo guy, I hope he doesn't get paired up with the fusion chick. Cause I don't know. Maybe I can still have a pure fusion team, like I said. If I just slap her in with Lupa and Chun-Li, should technically work in theory. In theory, team-wise, it should technically work. So unless he's like a sub DPS for the fusion gun chick, then you could technically, if that's the case, then you could technically say then Lupa and Chun-Li should be just perfectly fine. At least that's what I think. At least that's what I think. Because that's the only way I could think of that guy being, you know, paired up with her is he has to be fire or fusion as well. Otherwise, he's going to be more of a general support if he's not fusion. So would it be weird if they had released 2 fusion support sub DPSs that are both guys? I don't know. I feel like majority of the supports have just been support sub DPSs some way or form. In some way or form. They just love making DPSs with support features in them. Instead of giving us a healer support. Oh well. Oh well. Prepping for the trip to California on Friday, so I'm going to be arriving at 8 p.m., but it's 10 p.m. in Minnesota, so jet lag is gonna hit. I think you'll be okay. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Wait, how long are you even going to be in California? Just for the weekend? I just realized that. How long and did you say it was like for a work trip? I don't remember what you said it was for. Well, I guess you could just let us know again. I'm assuming it's for the weekend if you're going on Friday. That's just my assumption, but nah, fam, I'm good with 6 stars. I take the chance to not need to do a boss I don't like. That's the beauty of 6 stars. But honestly speaking, the Defiler isn't even that hard of a boss. Just being honest. just being honest. I think I'd honestly still think the Ballet Twins ones can be a little bit more annoying. Some weird way. Some weird way. That one or was it called the Miasma Priest? I think it was called the Miasma Priest. The one that we used for Yishun, the one that we used the Yishun's team for the last one. I don't know. The Defiler doesn't seem like a hard boss, not gonna lie. With or without Seed. I still beat it with Anby regardless. 3 different teams with Anby. But oh well. But oh well. If you ain't confident about the short CM, then what about me? I have 0 short support cards. Oof, I'm cooked. Well, I mean, I think for the most part, most of us don't have... Yeah, I think for the most part, most of us don't have distance-specific support cards, unless it's like, I guess, speed, if you want to... Yeah, unless like speed, I don't think any of our other cards are... Most of our other cards are pretty much generalized, so I think in that sense, we're all kind of in the same boat, in a way. Plus, I'm pretty sure most of us prefers having... I think the reason why is most of us would prefer to just pull for generalized cards rather than at least generalized to like the position, or at the very least if it's going to be more, not generalized, but if the card was to have something, it would probably most likely just be more what position rather than what distance. So I wouldn't be surprised if most of us don't have that. And if I do have support cards that are distance specific, well, those are most likely cards that have a copy or no copy for the most part. Oh well. Are you doing more trading for this CM? You still have time. Technically, I do. I could try and possibly get a UA, since it seems like it's possible. I did get a UB9 with Duramente, so I feel like as long as it's a chaser, possibly. Possibly. Congrats on the Group A. Now you will be facing the big boys. Well, it's like we said. Group A round 2 is usually where the real test is. If you're going to stay in Group A. If you're already in Group B, I mean, for the most part, you should be guaranteed to the finals. Technically speaking, Group A round 2 is the first real test. Then Group A finals is the real test. Day 1 is whether you make it a Group A or Group B. Or round 1 is whether you make it a Group A or Group B. You make it a Group B, well, you should be guaranteed Group B finals at the very least. At least that's what I would think. But the last comment from Nova says, didn't do much for the weekend. Zenless and Wuwa story got put on hold. Read the new reverse story and enjoyed that. I'll say Wuwa story. But then I remembered there was Wuwa story. Zenless story, I'm assuming agent story is what you mean by that. Other than that, well, you can do it whenever, I guess, since I was gonna say this weekend, but it seems like you'll be in California. So maybe next weekend or whenever you feel like playing it. Other than that, thank you, Nova, for all the comments. Appreciate it as always. And then there is that comment from Kazuki from the Believe banner overview video. And it says, I'll go with Group B since I've only won 1 out of 15. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, at the very least, you should at least be able to stick around the Group B finals. But other than that, thank you, Kazuki, Nova, Rick, Eugen, and Tanoki for the comments. Appreciate it as always. As Orford gets a win right there. We're down to the final race. So later today, obviously, another global video that would just be pretty much just prepping for the CM, I suppose. The next CM, I think it's a cap video, because I think that's the last one I didn't train unless... Oh, last one is Suzuka, so should be cap. And then, if all it goes well, because I haven't recorded it yet, but if all goes well, should be getting Silent Hill F today as well. Should be getting it today. Although I don't know how long the video is going to be. Maybe like an hour and a half to 2 hours. But there should be a Silent Hill video today as well. Other than that, there shouldn't be anything else. But I'm excited for Silent Hill. As I'm recording right now, the game, at least if you had pre-ordered it and got the deluxe edition, I guess, played a little 2 days earlier from what they said. So like 30 more minutes, but I won't probably start recording it until an hour and a half later. But it is what it is. All I know is I want to record something. I want to record Silent Hill and have that video out at least. And it'll be pretty much continuous. At least I'll try to make it continuous until I finish it. And then maybe have another hard difficulty run. Assuming there is going to be multiple endings, then at the very least I can see 2 endings or go for 2 endings. If I can figure it out along the way. If I can figure it out along the way. If not, then it's just whatever ending I get. But we'll see. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Quite excited for it. I think before I end the video, I don't know what I was gonna say about it. I don't know what I was gonna say about it. I haven't decided whether or not I was gonna play with... Actually, I kind of decided. I was thinking that I'd play with the JP voice because it's in Japan. Because I always thought it was weird to have the JP voice in these games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, at least with how where it was location wise, like Resident Evil's in America. Kind of weird seeing Leon speak Japanese, in my personal opinion, but it's cool at the same time. It's cool at the same time, so maybe I'll do for the if I do end up doing a hard playthrough, the first initial playthrough I'll do in JP, and then if I do a hard playthrough, I'll do that in English, maybe, or maybe the other way around. Doesn't matter. Whatever happens, whatever I decide, it's what I decide. So, I guess with that being said, that is going to be the end of this video. So if you guys are making this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. And I guess for those who didn't let me know if you guys made it to Group A or Group B for round 2. At least for those who didn't mention it. But if there's anything else y'all want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys have enjoyed the Discord server, link is also in the description down below. There is a channel called Circle Quest for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. Then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.